So, Your Honor, I have a case against Snazzy Brown. I and the jury believes he is gay, but he won't admit it. And here is my proof, Your Honor. I caught him playing Claire Expedition 33, and he loved everything about it. And his favorite character is also queer. He has been saying a lot of homophobic things that have hurt our feelings. But, secretly, Your Honor, I think he's one of us. Mr. Snazzy, also that name is gay, can you please defend yourself and just, or just admit that you're gay? Bro, look now. I'm not gay, okay? The only reason why I said I liked, Mayel and whatnot, because she was a phenomenal, Jennifer English is a phenomenal freaking actor. I didn't know she was going to say all that queer stuff. I knew you were going to put me in this difficult freaking position. I didn't know she did all this for queer stuff and queer joy. I didn't know she was going to say something like that. When I saw the Gaming Awards and she won, I turned my phone all the way up so even my wife could hear it too. And then when she said, I did this for queer joy, queer love, she stopped the video and looked right at me. Because she knew I was pissed. She knew that I believe something I care about, known as gaming, is being taken over by the LGBTQ. Gaming is getting gay. Gaming used to be for us nerds and us chuds. But now it's for people, they don't even care about gaming. I don't know why gaming is so gay now. Like, I would assume that gay people would be just doing things like fashion or going out to the club or keeping to themselves. But still, I didn't know that Jennifer English was gay. I didn't know that. I and now it just makes me think that did they just choose you because you were gay? Or did you actually, deserve this role? Maybe it's both. Still, I didn't know she was going to say all that. I didn't know she was going to do all that. And it's just, I know there's tons of people who don't care that she is and whatnot, but the people who say they don't care and whatnot, they're not in charge of anything. So, but I care because I actually have a passion for games. I actually care about what happens to my games. But yes, Your Honor, I didn't know she was going to say all that. I didn't know she was a queer Antifa terrorist member. I didn't know that. I didn't know she was part of that game. She was quiet as hell about it, and then she used her speech as a way to come out. I didn't know she was going to do all that, Your Honor. But can't do anything about it now. I know people still going to love her regardless. It probably, I don't know. I really don't know, Your Honor. I've been really thinking about not playing video games because people are getting hired because of their sexuality. They're not getting hired because, because they absolutely killed the role. Jennifer English is lucky because she absolutely did kill this role. But I don't know if you got hired because of your sexuality. You just so happen to do a good job, but it makes me wonder, it makes me think, did you get in this position because you're gay? Could we have had a better Mayel who did a better job than you, Jennifer? Maybe, but we're not going to know. I'm just tired of things that I care about, things that I find manly, and just to turn around and people just to claim it as gay now. I found a gay spot where I can go to. Like, sir, you were in a chess club. Can you please keep it quiet? The people are trying to think. You know what the people should be thinking about? Gay stuff. I got a joke for you guys. What is jail to a gay person? Anybody know? Anybody know? Paradise.